Hey guys, it's Msfili. Oh, what a difference lighting makes. Like, if the lighting is hitting you bad, like you literally look like a freaking Shrek, which I did over there. So, but now the light is hitting me, I look pretty freaking decent. Okay, let's turn the car off. I just went grocery shopping because, so yesterday I went to Freshie and So yesterday I went to Freshie and I got a Buddha satay bowl, which didn't taste as good as I remember once upon a time. When I used to have my booty call and we would always go to Freshie, we would always order that because like his girlfriend really liked it and he recommended it. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I used to love it, like with the noodles and the peanut sauce. But yesterday when I had it, it was not worth the freaking $14, $13, whatever it was. So I won't be ordering that again. But also it wasn't really fresh because the Freshie that I went to was like an hour, no, not an hour, like 30 minutes from where I live. So by the time I went there, stopped at Dollar Tree and then went home, it was like an hour. So it wasn't as fresh. So maybe that played a part in it. But I remember really, really loving the Buddha satay bowls. But I had this Thai soup that was so freaking good. And yeah, it was so amazing. So I was like, I feel like I'm a very soupy person. Like I really love consomme soup. And I love, what's that other soup that I get from the sushi store that only has like little bits and pretty much it's all water. But I wanted to try like a really good hearty soup that's healthy. So I looked up a recipe online and it's a tortellini. So I got some spinach tortellini and then I got some vegetable broth, tomato paste, mushrooms, onions, celery, carrots, and garlic, and then all the other recipes I have at home, like, I mean, the ingredients I have at home, like I have the paprika, the Italian herb seasoning, I have, oh, and I also got some heavy whipping cream. I was trying to find coconut milk, but I couldn't find it, and the staff were kind of like weird here today. I don't know what the problem was, but anyway, which I love this Sobeys. It's like my favorite Sobeys ever. Sometimes the staff can be off their game sometimes, and I'm always here. I'm like here like every freaking week, multiple times a week. So maybe they're just having a bad day, who knows. What else? Oh, the tortellini I had to get. Yeah, so I wanted to make it vegan, but the only thing that's not vegan on my list is the heavy whipping cream, and whatever, it's still vegetarian, so that's fine. Really wanted it to be vegan. Anyway, I was watching this like dodo YouTube video from the dodo. You know, if you're a vegetarian, vegan, animal lover, you know that channel. And how this woman like took in this rooster, and then roosters are freaking like bonding with them, and roosters are and chickens are the most abused animal on the planet. So I don't eat chicken anyway. But and then I was on Facebook Marketplace and I saw a listing for a chicken plucker, like a feather chicken plucker, and I was like really disgusted by it, like really. And then I started Googling things. Like I went on a Reddit post where it's like, can I be vegan, vegetarian, and eat and date a meat eater? And it's all over the place. Like sometimes I wonder how would that work. Like if I become 100% vegan, like, and then like you're dating or married to like a meat eater, and then like you go for dinner, they have meat, and then you kiss, do you ask them to wash their mouth first? Like how does that even work, you know? But yeah, as much as I say that I don't care if other people meat eat, I really meat eat. Okay, I'm really going psycho. If other people eat meat, in a way, I don't know, like I really don't like enforcing my own beliefs upon others. And yeah, I just do my own thing. You do your own thing. Unless you're significantly affecting my life or in my life, then I don't give a fuck what you do, pretty much. But I don't know, it hurts my heart when I see like animals getting slaughtered and eaten. And I know for a fact that humans are pretty much like, if you're a real human, like an authentic human being, you have empathy, and nobody wants to see something living suffering and being killed, you know, unless you're like a psychopath, sociopath, narcissist, or whatever, you know. So no actual real human being wants to see that happen. And the reason why people still eat meat is because they see it all pretty packaged in their fridge. And I'm not trying to preach. I'm not. You do you. I'm not judging. But I feel like that's the reason why most people eat meat, is because they don't see the process that happens, you know. But whatever. I'm a realist as well, so I know eating meat is always going to happen, but it's just sad. And that's one of probably the main reasons why I look forward to death. I know that sounds so morbid, but I don't want to be on a planet that has a hierarchy of living beings that slaughter other living beings. I don't think that's right. And the whole war thing, and you could go into a whole rabbit hole about how bad the world is. But anyway, hopefully my energy transports somewhere else where it's not like this, or there's a possibility might transport to something worse. Who knows? Nobody really knows what happens after that. Anyway, I'm going off a tangent. But yeah, I wanted to do like a vegan soup recipe with tortellini and kale, and it looks really, really good from the person who... The only thing I'm not including is the wine, because I don't drink alcohol for the most part. I feel like I'm a non-drinker, so I don't really need that. Okay, so I'm making this vegetarian tortellini soup. Got some ingredients here. Well, this is for the vegetarian lasagna, but got the mushrooms, got the kale, got the celery. And we're using just tortellini. That's the ingredients. Saute that for about 3 minutes. So I just added the Italian seasoning and some paprika. I just added the cream, the kale, and the tortellini. Ooh, look how good that looks. Yummy. Love a good soup. And then I want to make a vegetarian lasagna. So I also made a vegetarian lasagna. It's not the prettiest, but it tastes really, really good. It's vegetarian, it's not vegan. There's no meat, but there is cheese. It's so yummy. It's basically, instead of meat, I used mushrooms and kale. I was gonna use onions, but I decided against it. And then there's, instead of ricotta cheese, I tried cottage cheese, which I also like using. And then just some cheddar and mozza combined. I just got some lasagna noodles and then some tomato sauce. And then I got cottage cheese. Oh, that's the one thing that I forgot to get, is spinach for my lasagna. I don't want to go back in. Oh my God, not in the mood. I mean, I have kale. Can I put kale in instead of spinach in my lasagna? I mean, that's an okay substitute, I feel like. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, because I got kale. So maybe we can substitute the spinach with the kale. So yeah, I wanted to do the soup and the lasagna. And like, the thing is, like, sometimes you feel like you go out and you spend money on food and it is expensive, but like getting all these freaking ingredients was expensive. It was like $50. So it's like, I can get a soup from Freshie for $4 for the large size, but then getting all the ingredients was probably like $18 to $20. And I get that that's more than one serving, but I don't want to keep eating it over and over again. And what if it turns out like shit? Anyway, but while we're in the car, I will do a what's in my bag video for September. So here's the bag that we're using, the Prada bucket bag. It is a booty, but a really good one. And I would buy the authentic version in a heartbeat because I love this style and I love this bag. One thing also, I feel like I feel fat, but I haven't gained weight. Maybe it's just the bloatation of my body, but Like, I feel just very round and a very puffy. And me no likey, me no bueno. And I haven't gained weight at all. I weighed myself this morning. I literally pooed like 3 times to get everything out of me, TMI. And yeah, I haven't gained weight, but I haven't lost weight. I've totally plateaued on Ozempic, guys. Totally plateaued. And I am considering just, because I don't have my appointment with my doctor till Wednesday, I think. Was it Wednesday this week or Wednesday next week? I think it's Wednesday next week. But I was thinking of just, yeah, until I see my doctor, I am going to just eat healthy, because the food noise is totally back, like it is back, and I don't feel as full, and I've been overeating a lot. So, but like I said in previous videos, when I overeat, it is pretty much not as much as before. So I feel like Ozempic is doing its work in that way still, whereas before, like for me, overeating, okay, yesterday, like here's for example, I felt like I overate yesterday, but yesterday I had a Buddha bowl from Freshie and then a small soup, a Thai chili soup from Freshie. I think both of those were like less than 800 calories. And then I had a peanut butter cup and one of those small drizzled popcorns. Again, with that and the Freshie stuff, I think I was at 1,200 calories. And then for dinner, I had some basmati rice with vegan, like falafel balls and some chickpeas with sauce. And then for my late night snack, I had some French fries with ketchup. So I feel like I overate, definitely, because I didn't need a French fries and ketchup or like those small little snacks when I started Ozempic, I didn't really need those snacks, you know? So, but regardless, I still remained in my caloric intake, but barely. Like I probably was like 200 calories less than what I should be eating. So I'm not losing weight. That's why, because I'm eating way too much. But the thing is, before, when I was like a heifer, an extreme heifer, a heifer XL, like for me, instead of the fries and ketchup, I would have like a burger, the fries and the ketchup, you know? So I didn't have the burger this time. You know what I mean? So it's, at least the portions are better, but the portions are better, but more frequent, which we don't need that either. Anyway, sorry, we're going off on a tangent again. So yeah, so when I go back to see my doctor, I think I'm either going to ask for a higher dose of Ozempic, which is a 1 milligram. And I feel like I'm going to ask if I could go on something like Wegovy or Mounjaro, because it's a higher dose as well. And I don't even know if those are cheaper in terms of like price, because it is still expensive. But I feel like it's now or never. Like, we've tried dieting, we've tried keto, we've tried a lot of things. And I feel like this, you know, even though keto was a success, it was limited and it was hard to maintain, and it kind of conflicts with my vegetarianism. But so I think Ozempic is the key. I just really need to. So with this healthy eating, I'm trying to train myself with the healthy eating. You know what I mean? Instead of getting like burgers and fries and processed food, at least I can, you know, cook something a little bit more healthier and natural. A lot of the stuff I got was organic too. Anyway, sorry, let's go back to the bag. Prada bag. First compartment contains some cards and my eyelash spoolies, because we got our lashes done again yesterday. Do you like them? I guess I could take my sunglasses off now. Yeah. So yeah, we got our lashes done. So we need the spoolies to like separate them if they get clumpy like they are right now. So hold on. Oh, one fell off. I hate when the lashes fall off, because then I feel like they're not going to be as fluffy. I think since yesterday, I've had like 4 fall. I had 2 fall out yesterday and 2 fall out today. Oh, here's another one. So that's probably 5 in total that fell out. When I went to get my lashes filled, she said that I had 25% of my lashes left. And normally in a fill, it's supposed to be 50%. So I feel like, I don't know what's going on with the glue or me or what I'm doing. I asked her if there was like something with like my shampoo or something, or my body care. She's like, no, just don't use things that are oily. But I looked, a lot of my skincare has like oil in it. Like SK2 has oil in it. Then my, what do you call it? what is it called? The frick. I forgot what it's called. It's like a serum that's supposed to fight anti-aging. That has oil in it as well. So it's like, when I put it on yesterday, I totally avoided my eyes. But then sometimes I feel like when I'm sleeping, it might get in my eyes. So we might not, like, what are we going to do with skincare? Like, we need to fight the signs of aging with our age. Anyway, again, off on a tangent. Sorry, we're everywhere. So these are the cards that I have in here. So I have a Value Village receipt for a return. These are my pedicure, manicure points every time you get it done. This has money on it. The last time I used this was when I was with Dave. I think there's like 64 tokens on it when him and I went to the rec room, like a long time ago, probably like, I want to say 2020. So like 4 years, maybe even later than, maybe 2019. When the last time I went to the rec room was with Dave, and this is the card that we used. And yeah, so I'm getting so many messages. There's like 64 tokens, which is like at least 10 games, I would think, but I have no one to go with. These cards, I don't know if anything's on them. There's no way of checking them, but these are for U-Putts, which is like kind of like a mini arcade golfing kind of thing. And then Uptown Alley, which is like a bowling alley / arcade. I don't know if there's anything on here. So not that I'm going to go there anytime soon, but I'm keeping the cards just in case. Okay, so what else we got in here? We got paper towel, which is a necessity for me because it's something rough and I use that to wipe my ass when I'm in public. I have this free, what do you call this? A free Greenies bag of dog food, but every time I go to like Sobeys or anywhere, or Shoppers or No Frills, they don't carry this brand, so I might have to go to Walmart to get that. I don't even know when it expires. I have a free, what do you call this? A free $5 off of your purchase at Goodwill. Lotto ticket and a Salvation Army 20% off coupon. I have this Tease Rebel by Victoria's Secret. I know Victoria's Secret is very, like, I feel like it's frowned upon in the scent world, but I love Victoria's Secret. Like, I love Bombshell. The older scents really bring me back to the early Y2K era when, you know, we were in transition and we were kind of fiddling around with body care. And I like the smell. It smells good. I'm gonna spray myself. My favorite scent from Victoria's Secret, though, was Bombshell and the variants of the Bombshell line. So we have some Avene thermal water. Just spraying yourself if you're like hot or need to set your foundation or whatever. We have some Visine for itchy eyes. We have a power bank for when we need to juice up. Tide to Go for stains on the go because I'm a thrifter. We have a pen, and I don't smoke, but I always carry a lighter because you don't know when you want to light a bitch on fire. And then we have sanitizer, but the spray kind. I like this more than like the pocket backs or like the squeeze ones because when I use a toilet in public, I like to spray the entire toilet with this. And I kind of make my own. It's just pretty much 90% isopropyl alcohol and then some drops of essential oils, and it smells amazing. So that's what I use for sanitizer. And then we have, I think, is that all that we have in here? Yeah, the last two things, and then it's empty, nothing else in here. So last two things are my Louis Vuitton key holder, authentic, made in Spain. I like this. I bought this used off of Poshmark for super cheap, like extremely cheap. I like less than $100, and it served me well, and I love that I can just be rough with it. Like I actually use this to prop a door open, and I literally shoved it under the door because it fit, and I love it. It's epi leather and it's really solid. I feel like it's better than the canvas ones. Canvas ones are rip easily. This one has no rips or tears. They're just like the glazing and some darkening, but it does the job for what it does. And then I've been using this Michael Kors little cute little green thingamajig. And we just got some cash and some coins. How much cash we got? I just paid cash over here, like $50. So this is the cash that we have left. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 20, 30, 40, 55, 155 and some coinage, like $5 in coins. So 160 bucks left. So yeah, that's all that we have in this bag. I really like it. It was really cheap. It was like, I think $10 at the thrift store. Less than $10. Anywho, I'm surprised my phone hasn't overheated yet. Where'd it go? Hopefully we win the lotto, because we have a lotto ticket in there. Anywho, that's it for the video. That little thing in the back, picture frame, I'm going to donate to the thrift store. I have like a lot of donations to donate. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are doing well, enjoying the last of what summer is left us with. And hopefully just things get better and things get more fun and things get more meaningful and with purpose, because that, I feel like that is what life is about, is meaningfulness and purposeness.